times, yeah. Do that. Yeah, shorty down, yeah. Exercise, yeah. Work them thighs, yeah. Push, work them thighs, yeah. You don't need them fries, yeah. Recognize, yeah. I told you 100 times, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Young Ange. I am here today with another reaction video to Atlanta Season 1, Episode 6 we got today. This one is entitled Value. So we're going to see what this one's about here. A quick recap on the last episode we had. It was called Nobody Beats the Beeb. So it was a black Justin Bieber and essentially like Paper Boi ended up having a conflict with them because they're at like a celebrity kind of basketball game in Atlanta, and Paper Boi was like, yo, I'm the real nigga out here, and then you have Justin Bieber who's taking up, getting everybody's attention, and no matter what he does, he has to be the the positive light. And at the end of the episode, Paper Boi is pretty much told, like, you gotta be in this game, you're supposed to be the bad guy, which is like, it cuts a little bit deeper than just a joke. Like, it's real, so anyways, yeah, but it was a funny episode. Donald got Earn, he got in some trouble there just because he's supposed to go ahead and pay for his pay his baby mama and have money for his daughter and stuff, but Paper Boi's boy. Yeah, so then you have Darius. He goes to like a shooting range and whatnot. And there was a whole thing that was like he was shooting a dog, and they ended up coming after him just essentially because they were saying that the dog's life was more valuable than the person's. It's not exactly kind of like what they were going for, but I still, it kind of like the message that was like hidden underneath the episode. But yeah, so Darius ends up what else happens with that in the last two episodes? So Darius, he ended up not tricking Earn, but kind of like messing with his intention for an investment. Earn's try to get the money for his daughter, and is trying to have more money for his daughter and his baby mama, or his girlfriend or whatever. And Darius ends up helping him create an investment as opposed to earn more money right on the spot like he needed. So it's difficult for him, but we're gonna jump inside this episode. I'm excited for this one. I look forward to seeing it, guys. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe. Big special announcement: your boy's first EP mixtape coming out soon. It's entitled Different Waves. I'm super excited to share with y'all. I'm definitely gonna be providing snippets. It's a 5-track EP mixed with various different genres. R&B is my favorite, but I love rap, hip hop, and whatnot. So just a little bit of everything, and I definitely would love and appreciate y'all checking it out. Shout out to Atlanta, y'all like a third home to me, just because I got family out there. So alright, but let's go check out this episode. Also subscribe to my Patreon, make sure y'all do that. Double check the description box. Please make sure you sign those petitions if you guys aren't already aware, or you haven't done so already. Please sign the petitions. What's going on in the States, Breonna Taylor, we still need justice for her. Yeah, so more than anything, you guys, I really ask that's one of the things that you guys do. So but yeah, let's jump inside this episode. Alright,
no, I know you're working, girl. Don't worry.
just to impress. Okay.
You look really good. Me too. Yeah, I like your hair. Really? Yeah, it's cute. Looks better than last time. Did you go to that shop I told you to go to? Fernando's?
No. I went to this place that I found in Midtown.
You should have went to Fernando's. Girl, I'm telling you, he's the best. He's the best. And he will fix those roots.
How much does Fernando charge?
Oh, well, he ain't cheap.
Okay. Well, who's paying for yours? Because I actually have to pay for mine.
Damn, come on. Then, good.
Sean just flex on her.
Yeah. I mean, I am if you are.
Yes.
I just didn't want to hold this up. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to have the pad thai with chicken.
Excellent.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and do the snapper and snake bean salad.
Great choice.
Yeah. Great.
Be right back.
Thank you. And sometimes I got to catch you.
Yeah, I know.
When
I
you
know.
leave tomorrow?
9.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a short trip. But when did you get in? You got in yesterday?
No, day before yesterday. You flew Delta.
No, private.
Oh. I mean, yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't like the nice PJ. It was like one of those rented PJs. I'm leaving on Delta though.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you gonna go? You gonna go home?
No, go back to New York, check out this apartment I like, and then to London.
London?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you're gonna go with a friend?
No, just a special NBA player friend.
Okay. I got it, but it's not the same NBA player
Oh, no.
that you're
Nope.
visiting here?
No. I mean, London's okay, I guess. There's just too much rain. Makes my hair frizzy. Oh, but I love Paris. Girl, have you been? I went last month. Look, let me show you. Okay, look. There I go. In Versailles looking like Black Marie Antoinette. It's
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
Damn.
Yeah, you should come with me next time. It'll be
Girl.
fun. It'll be fun.
I have a daughter. I can leave.
Aw, cute. Yeah, sometimes I wish I had a kid, but then I'm like, ugh, God no. You know, I guess when the time is right, I'll have a kid.
Yeah, I'm sure. As soon as you find the right guy.
Yeah, the right time. I guess. So, how's it going?
I'm sorry. You go. I'm sorry.
Friends just living two different, completely like, you know, different.
I'm busy.
Go about things differently.
I'm good.
Well, you look great. You do. I'm serious. Oh, I ran into Kelly Clarkson. You know her from 5th grade? Yeah. Girl, she looked like she got a rake dragged across her face. On Facebook, it said she was in a car accident.
In New York?
You know,
Damn.
you can actually get some chopsticks when you get a chance. I don't think we got chopsticks. What? Thai people don't use chopsticks. I mean, well, Americans think they do because they're Asian, but they don't.
I just
That's
need
all.
chopsticks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
What are you doing after this? Is Dude I know? He's having some, like, listening party.
it sounds cool, but actually, I have Lottie.
Oh, come on, Grandma.
I also have work in the morning.
Yeah, and I have a flight. Look, call Ern.
I'm not calling her.
And then have... Why? I mean, he's busy. Yeah, I see his Snapchat sometimes, and he looks busy. Dan?
We have a daughter. I mean, I still go out, but
Is he living with you?
when he can afford to, yes.
You're all funny. You two are funny.
Yeah, she more my
Okay,
type.
You used to make fun of girls like you. You realize that, right? No, I'm serious, Dan. You really need to think about your value.
I'm sorry?
Like, what is your value?
But what are you asking me
Like,
right now?
why are you messing around with this broke ass nigga? Like, you,
Whatever.
man.
I know what my worth is. I don't want to be out here dating a million football players. That's your style.
Hey, look. Women need to be valuable. Black women have to be valuable. You know, the Indian clothes I fuck with, they fuck with me because I provide a service and I am worth it. I am cultured, intelligent, and beautiful, and that is hard. Van, look at me. That is hard to come by.
That kind of black and white mentality might work for you, but for those of us who don't live on whether a linebacker swipes left
That's
or
not
right
what
on
I'm
my
talking about.
goddamn
You're not listening
ass,
to what I'm
then
saying.
there's a gray
Stop,
area.
Van. He's running around on you, girl.
So what?
You mean so what?
So what? You don't think that I'm going out on dates? You don't think that I'm running around? You don't think that I ever decline his calls because I have some guy wrapped around me with his tongue down my throat? I mean, come on. Really?
Too cute. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, boo.
Sit down.
Yeah. It's my boy CJ. Hey, how's it going? Hey, you looking good.
She ain't having it.
Hey, listen, y'all want to finish soon?
Yeah.
Looking fine, like,
You're
chill,
doing that.
girl. But yeah, you want to take your jacket to the bathroom?
It's the girl's thing.
It's an interesting way to describe value.
Hey, pretty girl. Hi. I'm sorry. Ben, I'm sorry. I just want to hang out with my girl tonight, and I messed up. I did, okay? I know I did. I'm sorry. Please don't leave.
It's fine. Have fun being valuable.
Come on, let's just go to this listening party for like 5 minutes.
I told you I don't feel like it.
Maybe like old times.
Exactly. And do you remember that in old times you always used to hook me up with the uglier dudes?
Okay, CJ is not that bad. Seriously, I mean, yeah, he's like a lawyer or something. I think.
I'm more valuable than that.
You know what? Hold on. Look what I got you. I got this just for you. I know you want it. Yes, you do.
No.
Yes. Hell yes. Hell yes.
I have work in the morning.
No, get your raggedy purse, have it ass in this car right now. Come on. Get in this car. Get in this car. Get in here.
That's crazy. Is that regular in the States though?
Hey, what's up? What's wrong? You look weird.
I'm tired. I just had a long night.
Yeah. I'll see.
She good? She's going to New York, and then she's going to London.
With who?
I can't keep up.
Dispatch, we got a baby in a residential area. Please advise. Yeah, she's adorable. Bring back up.
What is that?
I don't know.
Hey, could I get Alfred's number?
What do you need out for?
A friend of mine wants to meet him.
Is it business? Because if it's business, I can set up that meeting, you know?
A lady friend.
Oh, okay. Matchmaking. That always goes well.
Here, I'm taking a shower.
Okay.
What's she doing?
Could just be an Instagram photo, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, I'm really trying to defend my nigga right now. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
It ain't here.
Yeah, I know. I need your help.
Alright.
I smoked last night.
Smoke what?
Weed. That thing you sell.
Hey, girl, I don't feel shit. You better get off my phone talking that mess.
Right?
How do you pass a drug test?
You smoke.
Yes.
But weed is for people who aren't going anywhere, though. It's like for losers.
I'm calling you because I need your help.
Yeah, but I'm petty, right? I'm Tom Petty. Let you be getting on my ass about smoking, girl.
Alfred, you have to help me.
Alright.
Alright.
So the issue is finding someone who hasn't smoked. That's funny. I say open the cup first. Yeah, fuck. You stressing way too hard right now. That ain't gonna work for you. It's gonna bust in her face. Yeah! Oh, shit.
The county can't afford quarterly drug tests for its employees, so after the first one, they're really just to keep people on their toes. Listen, everybody smokes weed. Listen,
system isn't made for these kids to succeed, and you've got to shake it off somehow.
Jeez.
I get it. But unfortunately, you have admitted the use of an illegal substance to a superior, so gotta fire you.
Wow.
To cover my own ass as well as the schools. You understand. Okay, let's say we had this conversation Friday. That'll give you the week to get your things together, okay? You all right? Come here. Yeah, you are. Ooh, you are loud. It's all in your hair.
I think that's the piss, to be honest. Damn, that sucks. That makes you feel like when you tell the truth, it just ain't. It's not supposed to work. But that makes you feel like. But. Ha. I don't so. Yeah. Yo, sucks. So, we had a good episode there, guys. Quick recap. Yeah, so we spent the episode with Donald Glover's girlfriend in the show. The episode title was Values, and like we had a whole opening section where you're just going on about like, you know, her friend has more value than her. Based off kind of like how I was understanding it, or how like the friend was putting it, is like her friend has more value than her, or seems more valuable because of the people that she's with, or you know the guys that she's with, or you know the guys who are willing to spend so much, you know, dollars on her. When you know, in one, that ain't the case. Two, is, you know, I really think if that's how you base what you're valued off of, that you just have a dollar amount value then, you know. So, you know, dollars can run out at one point. But anyways, yeah, no, so a pretty decent episode. She was going through it. She, you know, she was worried about her drug test. You know, funny stuff with Paper Boi. She came across a photo of a girl in Ern's phone who's probably his cousin, because black men don't cheat. And you know, you know, she was just trying to pass that drug test. She, you know, ended up turning into a trap queen and was able to recreate the urine. I don't know what the hell she was doing there, but essentially she used her daughter's piss to try and pass the drug test and end up having the piss go in her face. Wow, this that's an interesting way of putting it. But, yeah, no, it was a good episode, guys. Yeah, so I'm glad we got to spend more time with Vanessa. You know, I'm interested in her character. She's a cool person. You know, at the end of the day, it looks like, you know, she just wants to have a, you know, not a moderate, but, you know, just a well, decent life for her daughter, essentially. And, you know, I get it, you know, the things that Ern is trying to accomplish, you know, it's kind of hard to, wait around for results, but the real ones do, the keepers do. So but they have a child together as well, so but if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the reaction inside the comments below. Please check the description and follow the links in the description. Yeah, be on the lookout for the Different Waves EP coming very soon. It's your boy Young Ainge, sending a lot of love, sending a lot of blessings, wishing everybody good health, good fortune. And yeah, it's your boy Young Ainge. Season 1, Episode 7. This one is entitled B.A.N. It's an acronym though, so we'll see what that stands for. So B.A.N. B.A.N. But yeah, so last episode we had Vanessa. We kind of got a little bit more of a story with Vanessa. She happens to meet one of her old girlfriends, and who happens to be going around the world traveling, just messing with ball players and whatnot, essentially. And it was kind of like, it happens sometimes. One friend takes one path, another friend takes another path, but they're still friends at the end of the day. But essentially, that friend was kind of just putting their relationship in a perspective of, or just saying her opinion of, you gotta demonstrate your value, or if you're with a particular person with a certain set of money, that demonstrates your value. Or that's kind of like what I got from it, kind of like the message that seemed to be present at the beginning of the episode. But it's crazy, if you tie it into the end of the episode, it was kind of just like, what's the value of her, because she ends up being honest about what's going on, what she did. She smoked weed, and that and she smokes weed, and then the principal was like, hey, this system isn't set up for these kids to be successful and to survive and whatnot. So it makes perfect sense why you would be smoking weed. However, unfortunately, because you let me know that you're smoking weed, I gotta kick you out. But the system's crazy. And they broke down the whole thing along the lines of, like, if it sounded like as though that the drug test. I know I've heard that in the States, like, you kind of have random drug tests. I know, obviously, like, in sports, but I wasn't aware that, like, even the school system, how they made it seem that they have to go through the random drug tests, or they have to go through drug tests regularly. I'm not sure if that's something that happens to, like, all employers in the States, but interestingly enough, I'm not sure. If you guys want to let me know, we appreciate that. But if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me, at the end of the episode, please let me know what you thought of the reaction video inside the comments, what you're thinking of the reaction video so far, what you wanted to see. If you're following the episodes along with me, what you hoping to see happen. I'm definitely hoping to see that something big kind of pops off for Paper Boi. Just maybe to see what it's like for him inside the industry with, like, other celebrities. But this is Atlanta. We're going to see a whole bunch of different stuff. Shout out to Atlanta. I love Atlanta. It holds a very big place in my heart. I definitely have things I want to do that's going to be, like, incorporated in Atlanta. So, I can't wait to expand from here where I am in Canada to, over there and do a whole bunch of stuff with them. And I definitely have one or two joints that I think can definitely, make Atlanta go crazy. So, let's jump inside this episode, guys. Please, again, look inside the description. Make sure you check out those links. EP coming soon, different waves. I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are too, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with y'all. So let's jump inside this episode, though. All right.
Good evening and welcome to Montague. I'm your host, Franklin Montague, and today we're going to take a look at the growing outlook of accepted sexuality and its effects on Black youth and culture. With us today, we have the head of the Center of Trans-American Issues, Dr. Deborah Holt, and recording artist Paper Boi. Good evening to you both.
Good evening, Montague.
Let's start at the beginning. Paper Boi, last Tuesday, you engaged in a Twitter rant that had some pretty inflammatory statements. But the one statement that seems to have made the biggest impact was this one, and I quote, "Y'all the N-words who said I was weird for not wanting to F-word Caitlyn Jenner." Would you want to explain that statement?
No.
Well, could you explain that statement?
Not what I said.
You don't think your tweets are transphobic?
I just don't have to have sex with Caitlyn Jenner because y'all say so.
So you don't think Caitlyn Jenner is important?
Look, I get what y'all saying, right? But she's not super important to me, like, not my life.
So how long have you disliked trans people?
Man,
Wow.
I just found out they exist.
No. I'm not switch sides, Caitlyn Jenner in reverse. Is that not a lyric of yours?
Man, I was just rapping, man. Look, I said worse things. You ever heard my song Illuminati Sex?
Haven't heard it yet.
Well, there we go.
Deborah, you've written about this current phenomenon in your book, Transition, Gender in a New Generation. What do you think about all this?
I look at these statements as natural consequences of a culture of exclusion and power. You know, there's a large swath of gender and sexuality roles that are just being exposed to a large portion of the public. It's harder for certain sections to deal with this transition because of conflict of interest and, frankly, identity issues. In this case, the rap community. Now, I truly believe it's has more to do with issues of masculinity in the black community than actual homophobia or transphobia.
Please explain.
Yes, please. Tell me about myself. Oh.
Well,
Facts.
Mr. Paper Boi,
Mr. Yeah.
what would you consider yourself?
A rapper?
A straight rapper?
Hell yeah.
Well, I did some research on your lyrics, and they're actually very pro-sexual spectrum.
Oh, pro what?
If I ask with
Pro
you,
what?
you my N-word for life.
No, that ain't what I meant.
Yeah, I understand, but, you know, there's a layer of fluidity
No,
that
there's
you
no
yourself
extra layer.
don't
I
even
don't think about
realize.
what I'm rapping half the time. Look, I'm just trying to get paid. You feel me? Like, why you think I'm on this show?
You're not getting paid for this.
Hey, Earn.
Black men aren't ready to accept the implications of a trans-accepting culture.
No, look, I'm allowed to say that it's weird.
It?
No, look, I'm not calling him an it. No,
Well,
I'm just saying that.
him?
No, look, can I say something? Damn.
Well,
All right.
It depends.
We gotta take a break. When we're back, we're gonna take a look into a young boy's struggle for a career. Has the story.
Transracial, homosexual.
Harrison looks from the outside to be your average teenager. He goes to school, plays video games, even listens to music in his room. But there's one difference.
I'm a 35-year-old white man.
Harrison, born Antoine Smalls, has transracial identity, identifying as Harrison Booth, a 35-year-old white man from Colorado.
And when did you know that you were a 35-year-old white man?
Myself, like, why am I not getting the respect I deserve? And then it just hit me. I'm white. And 35.
I just miss Colorado sometimes. You know, here I pretend the buildings are the old San Juan mountain range, but, you know, the job's just here.
The white man.
I mean, he isn't. Shit, I'd love to wake up one day and say, hey, everybody, I'm Brianna. But I ain't.
It's been pretty hard. My family just doesn't get it. You know, I try to
A lot of people have that problem.
Go on walks, go to the farmer's market, chat with people, but, yeah.
So why don't you think that they get it?
I don't think they get it because they don't realize that race is just a made-up thing. They grew up having labels, and me, I'm just not like that.
I see. So how do you embrace your identity?
I dress a certain way. Patagonia. I wear a thick brown leather belt. I like to envision myself after the surgery.
Hey, excuse me, what IPA do you have on tap? Hey, did you see Game of Thrones last night?
Yeah.
So your surgery, that's later this year.
Right. I started working at Stonecrest Mall, so hopefully by then I have enough money to take the next step.
Got the old school black people
So you work at
chairs.
Coca-Cola and the mall.
Right. Correct. I work at both.
Harrison has been planning a full racial transition with a Dr. Samuel Vergara, who guarantees Harrison can visually transition through an experimental procedure that will allow Harrison to not only be a white man, but whatever race he chooses.
The procedure's absolutely 100% possible. He's gonna look weird, though.
But before Harrison can fully realize his physical identity, he still has the day-to-day that's filled with discrimination and ridicule.
It's pretty awful. You know, you walk in the streets and black people, they see you, they nod to you like, hey, good to see us. And it's to the point where I've just given up. I stopped trying to convince them that I'm not us.
Gotcha.
Excuse me, this is definitely the guy. He doesn't even live in the area. I've never seen him before.
Wow.
I think we're taking slow strides, but you have to believe things are getting better. Otherwise, you'll just die inside.
Is there anything you'd like to say to other black kids out there who may be going through the same thing?
Just be you, at all costs. But also, stop dressing so crazy.
Stop dressing.
Yup, I am. You can't say real anymore without somebody trying to make sure you never make money.
So you think you're being persecuted?
Yes, I am. Man, you can't even say hoe in a song no more.
A travesty, I'm sure.
Why you talk like that? Like a travesty, I'm sure. Like what?
You're whining about chickens coming home to roost.
No. Rap is chickens coming home to roost. Look, my life was messed up from y'all did, okay? That's black news. You can look that up.
Your news is problematic.
Bitch, that ain't my fault.
Whoa. I won't have you on my show calling anyone bitches. All right, simmer down.
You can't even have an intelligent dialogue without spewing profanity.
Okay.
It's ludicrous.
Okay. Paper
What's
Boy,
considered an
isn't
intelligent
the lack of a
dialogue?
father the reason you hate trans people?
What lack of a fuck? Man, you just shut up. Man, here's the thing. Man, it's hard for me to care about this when nobody cares about me as a black human man. You feel me? Like, Caitlyn Jenner is just doing what rich white men been doing since the dawn of time, which is whatever the hell he wants. So why should I care? What make him so special?
But as a black man in this country, shouldn't you care about the civil liberties of others since they're so closely related to your struggle for equality?
What you talking about? I do care. Look, I don't have a problem with gay people, trans people, because that's tolerance. But where's tolerance for people like me? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I should be able to say something that's weird without people hating on me. All right? Look, I never said anything about taking away nobody's rights. All right? No.
I understand what you're saying, but some people found your remarks offensive.
Yeah, well, freedom of speech.
No, you're right. I agree.
But your music is detrimental to black teens.
Yeah, but so is all rap music, right? I mean, and rock music before it was taken over by rap.
Yeah, I agree.
You hate women.
What?
Stop resisting. Stop resisting, sir. Stop resisting.
Damn.
Stay down.
What happened?
He's going to jail. That's what happened.
Is it some bullshit?
You all right?
It's fine. He just doesn't want to go to jail.
You sitting on my back, man?
Sir, be quiet.
Wow.
He was trying to steal your cereal, right?
I mean, it's this cereal.
That's crazy.
Man, I'm just hungry, man. They don't let wolves and stars, man.
Step back,
Listen.
guys. I'm going to lift the offender up. We are now going to our feet, sir. Let's go, sir. Let's go.
Nigga, I could be eating these kids, but I'm out here eating cereal.
Hey, it's cool. We just give them the cereal.
No, only kids can have coconut crunchos. You know that.
That's a wet law. This fool know he eat coconut crunchos, and you ain't no kid.
Let me do my job. I said back up, sir.
What you gonna do to them kids? This episode something else.
We've got him joining us via Facebook video chat. Please welcome Antoine Smalls to the show.
Hello, Montague. Thank you for having me on your show.
So now, Antoine,
This nigga.
I'm sorry. Harrison, how's your life been since we last saw you?
It's pretty good. I just came back from Charleston, South Carolina.
Ellen DeGeneres, like a felon DeGeneres.
I can't even say some Goku shit.
Malfoy, dude. Like,
Malfoy.
Nobody told you not to do that. Like, I don't
Nice tolerance.
Mr. Boy. Okay. Thank you. That's very inappropriate.
Go ahead.
It's okay. Sadly, the black community, they just aren't accepting of racial diversity or anyone different for that matter.
Wow, man.
Or the hip-hop community is especially intolerant of the lifestyle you chose.
We really can't blame rap or the hip-hop culture. He's just expressing himself to the best of his ability, and I will defend his right to do that. He's telling a story or like views from the streets, you know, like a ghetto news.
Okay.
But Harrison, don't you think that the rap community and its treatment of trans people and homosexuals is indicative of a larger problem in the black community? One that it makes your lifestyle unacceptable?
No way, not at all. I mean, a man wanted to turn himself into a woman, that's just unnatural, and I don't think we should have our kids thinking that that's okay. So I will support that message.
Wait, what are you saying?
I'm not into gay marriage.
That is gross. Why would I ever tolerate something like that? The marriage is meant for a man and a woman, not that. That's an abomination. We no.
How can you say that with the discrimination you were just talking about? I mean,
It's
are
the
you
truth.
crazy?
It's crazy.
That is all the time we have tonight. I'd like to thank my
Damn.
guests, Dr. Holt, Paperboy.
Oh man, guys, that was a interesting episode to say the least. I say that all the time, but this one came at you from a different angle. I was kind of confused with it. Like, I was thinking, because, you know, based off, like, where I watched the episodes and whatnot, like, I was thinking that, you know, it was possibly, like, they were jumping back and forth, actually, from commercials and whatnot, because they had, like, the Dodge one and everything. But essentially what truly was going on is, you know, the episode was entitled B.A.N, so B.A.N for Black American Network, and then, you know, it's just kind of, it was like a version of BET, kind of messed up. I can't say for sure what, like, all the with, like, you know, the Atlanta net, like, TV network, like, how they put on shows and whatnot, but yeah, it kind of seems like they were depicting how, like, BET is, or, you know, or like a certain network or something down in Atlanta. I'm not sure which one, or I'm not sure if that's even the case, but yeah, no, they talked on a lot of different matters in this episode, which is, you know, I think it was, like, not too much commentary from me on this one, just because I was just kind of like, it was kind of like how it was bouncing around was kind of like throwing me off, but at the same time, like, I saw what they were going for a couple times, so, like, one of them they're talking about, you know, transgender, and, well, like, sorry, they were talking about the LGBTQ community, and Paperboy had his opinion on it, and like, the lady and the black guy, who I don't think he knew he was black, was just you know, kind of pointing, saying, you know, was giving a specific clarification of or a misunderstood clarification to what Paperboy was going at. You know, maybe he didn't say it correctly. Obviously, you know, he said his opinion of the matter. You know, of not even the matter, but, like, he said his opinion about, like, whatever the subject matter was, and, you know, it just didn't go out well for him. But then, you know, he worded himself quite correctly, I would say, in terms of what, you know, as a black person, you know, there's so many other things that are going on. There's so many things that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, you know. Excuse me, as a young black male, you have a checklist of things that you have to make sure that you do and don't every time you go outside. And, you know, just like the environments that we're put in and everything along those lines. And then, you know, we're made to, or we're supposed to put other matters above ours, based off, like, just kind of based off, like, you know, how the episode was going, and kind of, like, you know, honestly, how things feel at times. I'm not even, like, in regards to anything, like, you know, forget the whole gender thing, forget you know, that particular subject matter, but essentially, you know, we're just supposed to kind of put our problems on the back burner to, you know, make sure every other issue in this world is taken care of, you know. As of recently, we had the whole, I'm not too sure what the full interview was, or, like, the what all the detail was, but with what's going on with Nick Cannon, and how quickly, you know, how he got fired from his job, and how we still haven't gotten justice for Breonna Taylor, and how long it's taken for, you know, George Floyd, and all these cops who are going about doing these things, and it's just taking so long for us to get justice. But, you know, someone just speaks up a little bit clearly about, you know, these issues. I can't say that's exactly what he was talking about at the time, but, you know, just being vocal about how we feel, or kind of just things that we go through, or the true history of what it was for Black people. You know, we're not allowed to go through those conversations. So it was crazy to see that, or that was kind of like how we were seeing things in this episode. And the craziest thing for me was the whole thing with the cop and the wolf and the cartoon with the cereal, because in my head I'm thinking like, okay, so it is, that's why I was kind of confused, like whether or not with the Dodge commercials and that commercial, until, you know, the whole thing happened with the wolf and the cop. I wasn't sure if it was like actual commercials, but yeah, no, the whole thing with the cop and the wolf, and it was just like, you know, you see that you see these commercials all the time, but then they added in the cop, and, you know, they just added in the cop portion, and like they put the knee on the cop, on the wolf's, you know, back, but, you know, it looked like the neck based off of the angle, but regardless, it doesn't matter where they put it. Is the fact of the symbolism, and how realistic, and how up to date all this stuff is really alive. And it's just, you know, again, round of applause to Donald Glover for being able to paint such a great picture, just because it's so it's in your face, but, you know, you're missing it all the time. And what's crazy is it's always in our face, but we miss it all the time already. It's just it's not so Donald's, you know, not leaving it sugar coated, you know, like this is the stuff that's really happening. These are all the events. These are they, like the episode, I think it was episode 3 or 4 where he ended up, or sorry, I think it might have been it's episode 2, because he was in jail. Yeah, he had gone to, or he was in holding, and, like, you know, what they did to that prison mate who, or the guy who had mental issues, and just, you know, they were just he did something, and essentially they really brutally made him essentially pay for it. And that's real life. So again, amazing piece of artwork from Donald Glover. I love watching Atlanta. You know, it's there's always a subject matter in which I can talk about, and I really, honestly, guys, it's something that, you know, if you made it this far in the reaction video, you know, this is the kind of stuff I really want to hopefully change, or, you know, touch on, you know, going forward in my music career. You know, obviously not every lyric it might reflect on it, but, you know, I definitely would love to create opportunities just for, you know, our people and all people, you know, because it's to not have to go through these things. You know, I just truly think that, you know, the biggest Black people are, you know, most are you know, put inside a negative light more than anybody. But, you know, they're not the only ones. You know, shout out all my Spanish people, you know, my Arabs, everything along, you know, just everybody who's not, you know, a Caucasian. So we really gotta stand together. It's just, you know, you know, Black Lives Matter, and, you know, all Black Lives Matter. And I'm, you know, I stand loud and proud, but, you know, it's really, if you're standing up for Black lives, it's really, you're just standing up for all lives. That's really what it is. You know, we're not trying to put anybody above anybody. It's just, you know, you have to have a solid base. And I think, you know, I think it's by starting off by that solid base being the Black people, because that's where that's, you know, we're the biggest entertainment people. We're the biggest paycheck to the entertainment business. So you know, the least we can do is actually have our lives matter. You know, I know we're more than just a paycheck, or just supposed to shoot a ball in a court, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I'm going on, guys. You know me. So sending a lot of love again. Great episode. Can't wait to see the next one. If you haven't done it, again, EP coming soon, different ways. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share it. Make sure, you know, you put comments in the comment box, in the comment section below. Let me know what else you guys are looking to see, what you guys think of my other reaction. Please check out my anime ones. Please check out my Westworld ones. Definitely more to come, guys. And I'm super excited for this project for you guys. So shout out to Atlanta. And you know, I definitely really hope to work with you guys down there. Anybody who is watching these reaction videos, if like in Atlanta or whatever, just anybody who like rocks with music, you know, if you have a producer, engineer, you know, just people in the music industry or doing music, period. If y'all want to work, collaborate, hit me up. Send a lot of love. It's your boy Angel. I am out. I hope y'all doing safe. Hope y'all stay healthy. And I'm heading out. Easy.